we are here with Linda G, which is the reason for the season. So thank you for coming on with me, Linda. I love reading with you.
Oh, thank you. We always have a good time.
It's just like two old chums just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And today, because of all the energy and so many people are feeling, I mean, people are crashing out. The energy is so heavy.
Well, that's my phone. My phone has been blowing up because it's the stock market has dropped 1,091 points.
Yep. And that's why I really wanted to do this show with you, is because with all this upheaval, I just want us to we all need to take a collective exhale. We're gonna be all right. But this trauma that we're going through has to happen, because this is the purge. Once we're through this, we don't have to go through it again.
Exactly.
And these evil men, this is where the cobwebs are going to be removed from everybody's eyes.
Yes.
And so how do you suggest, how do you direct people to make it through these energies? What's your advice for people who are struggling?
I don't know about you, but I predicted a stock market crash. Do you remember I told people put it in a money market? Because it's coming. Now, it's not going to be as bad as it was in 2008. But in your realm, know that this too shall pass, and that he's imploding. He's doing this to himself. I love it. And by the way, Elon Musk is losing value just like over half.
That rocket could not have exploded at a more opportune time, because that is this administration in a nutshell. That rocket imploding is exactly what is going to come for us. And I think
but what I need to ask you is, someone mentioned to me, do you think it's the ETs?
I think that there's a lot of orchestration going on. But the stuff that's in these evil men's heart, this is their true self. But the time is up. So, and all the ETs being here at this time, and I mean everybody's here. The Arcturians are here. Everybody's here. And as much as the government is trying to show their little fake UFOs, what I want everybody to understand, those triangular crafts are government. That's Lockheed Martin. That's government. The triangle ones are not ETs. So especially the black ones, that is stolen technology. So the plasmoids,
yes, I've seen them,
are aliens. Though that is an energetic signature. And for a lot of people right now, if you're catching a lot of movement out of the side of your eyes and you're seeing stuff in the shadows, you are seeing the plasmoids. And y'all, you can reach out and touch them, but you have to be at a level so that it's not going to freak you out. And this is just part of the ascension.
Exactly.
And I'm so sorry you're sick. See, I had pneumonia last week.
I don't even have I don't know why I'm all of a sudden coughing, but I was just telling Tanya, I did something really stupid this morning. I was getting ready for Mel's show, and I was taking my pills for my diabetes. I accidentally took an over-the-counter sleeping pill. So I'm drinking my homemade tea, which wakes my happy pachicas up.
Oh, so that sleeping pill just made you have like a tired voice.
Yes. Wow. If you guys notice something different, no, I'm not smoking pot. I don't smoke anything. But yeah. But please forgive.
Nobody would be mad at you if you did.
I feel good. I just probably am a little, which is probably better because I tend to be a little bit la 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 la.
Oh, what do you think about Pope Francis now? I kind of feel like we're going to see black smoke coming out of the Vatican here.
Yeah, he's this is what happened with me, and you can take it or leave it. As a lot of psychics have prophesied, we felt this year he was going to go. And then psychically, I was tapping into him. And, he goes in and out. He's good. He's bad. He's good. He's bad. And he said to me in his voice, as clear as day, I will leave during the Ides of March, which will be March 15th. So I'll just leave it there.
See, and you got the 15th. I got the 17th.
Okay. Well, it does feel he's getting ready to cross.
Yeah, and I mean that just literally the 17th just like slammed into my head.
Okay, so okay.
But no, it's still the Ides of March.
Is the 17th still kind of an Ides of March time? Does the Ides of March have to be the 15th, or can it be for the week?
The whole thing is that the Julian calendar is so messed up anyway. So we don't even know what day it is. That's exactly the problem.
Exactly.
But I think he's gonna peacefully transition. But
I feel that too. Yes.
It's gonna leave a void. It's gonna leave like a sucking wound when they're trying to fill it. Because I think we're gonna have something about the Black Pope.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, but it's something about the Black Pope. Something's going to come out of the Vatican that is going to literally blow the collective's mind. Something is going to be said that is going to kind of turn our belief system on its ear. And it's going to be a revelation, a truthful revelation of all the lies that we have been told. And I feel that's coming. When the Pope passes, the truth will be revealed. That's what I'm
telling this Pope. I really like this Pope. I'm not Catholic or anything, but he was sort of a traditionalist, same thing, different day. He was good and he changed some things, but he didn't, he liked tradition. I feel this new Pope coming in is going to tear some stuff up.
But I don't think it's going to be in a good way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
define that for me. Just give me an example.
I feel when Pope Francis, this one that's here, when he passes or right before, there's going to be a revelation, and it may be from him, but the new Pope is going to try to bring that status quo right back. Just the going back. We're in some trying times, but there's going to be a whole upheaval, I feel, in the church.
With the Pope or with the people? With the Pope or with the people?
From what the passing Pope says to the new Pope, there's going to be a big hiccup. And in the transition, there's going to be a truth. And we're going to have the opportunity to either walk in the truth or be sucked back into lies. And who they choose initially, because this is weird too, the Pope that they set is not going to be there for long, so they'll put a Pope and then they'll have another Pope, but this is a transition, so we'll go from truth to shadow back to truth. But we've got to get through the shadow. Whoever they're trying to put in place in the interim, I feel, is trying to push through this agenda that's going through now. And I'm getting Pope Innocent, that same energy, conniving, evil almost.
Okay. Ooh, I love it. But do you think the Catholics will, they're losing Catholics left and right?
I think religion itself is. So with as many people that are waking up and with all the stuff that is going on right now, we are in the most exciting times. This is the best time on the planet to be alive. This is the best soap opera ever written. And we get to see it. We've saw it since 2016 when it started. We get to sit in on the finale.
Yeah.
But Trump is going to destroy the United States of America as we know it. There is no coming back from where we're going. But we don't have to be afraid of that, because the onus, once he's gone, the onus is going to be on us to stand up and stand together. And they're going to destroy. Capitalism is going to come to an end. It's going to come to a bloody end. Everything that these two are doing is to destabilize the global market, not just
Is
America.
this
They're going
them
to
or is
destroy
this
us.
Putin? Is this them or is this Putin?
This is Putin. But well, this is Germany. This is the plan, not Germany, Russia. This is the plan, because I completely believe, and I could be wrong, but I feel that Putin left here in 2023. So, but the game plan has not stopped. This is everything, because Russia's taking land. They need Ukraine for resources, period, and stop. Ukraine has everything Russia needs, and a whole lot of stuff America needs. And that's where we're falling, because we don't understand what Trump is doing with Ukraine. And that is to destabilize them to the point to where he can walk in and fill his pockets as
But
well.
he's not going to be able to, because Germany and all of them are
Finally.
They're lock and loaded, honey. They're waiting.
But the whole thing will be if NATO allows Ukraine under their protection. That's the whole thing. And that should have been done years ago. So, and this is what everybody needs to understand. All this stuff, all these industrialized countries, they are working together and they're all doing the same thing. This destabilization, some of them may pretend to be on one side, they're not. They're all on the side of capitalism, and they're against us. And what they're afraid of is the uprising, and it's happening all over the place. And it's being very quiet. I feel like the news stations are being very quiet about what's really going on in other countries, because this awakening is global, and people are pissed, and people are standing up.
I know that what they're doing to regular Joe Blow workers and the vets. Oh, girl, I saw a TikTok video. I might have put it on my community page of a man talking in the camera who's a vet. He was nearly growling like the demon. I'm sure it's not up anymore, because he's basically telling Trump, you're going to find out. He was a Trumpster. And then when what Trump did to the vets, he's like, and that look on his face, I said, that's what I've been seeing. They already got some guy with a gun that was heading. Somebody's going to take, I don't know if they take him out, but somebody's going to throw. The vets could gather together and work against him.
No, that they already got a plan. I saw this last month. I was laying down, just in that twilight before you go to sleep, and here these two men, and I'm seeing them like I'm looking at you. That's how they come to me. It's like they're in another room, but it's like right in front of my face, and I'm seeing these two men, and they're discussing their strategy for how they're going to pew pew both of them. So,
or is it a group, or are they in charge?
These two were planning, but it's more than them.
Okay.
It's a whole group, and it is a group of servicemen.
Yeah, because they just got rid of a whole bunch of generals. They just randomly got rid of generals. Hedgehog did.
The ones that I saw, they were planning, and they were planning. I believe Donnie has ops in his Secret Service. He's got people in the Secret Service who are not with him anymore, who are
Oh
going
yeah.
to facilitate something bad happening. The same way when they tried to get Pence, because they were going to unalive Pence that day in July 6th. His angels kept him alive. If he would have got in any vehicle,
Oh, I know.
Pence would have been a goner.
Yep.
So that same energy is here. The same people who were in on that are in on going after Donnie now.
Yeah, because he's getting rid of the CIA, he's getting rid of Secret Service.
I think so many people finally understand that he is a Russian asset,
that
he is a traitor. And when Elon did his Heil Trump Russian or his little Nazi gesture, woohoo! Oh goodness. And I think that was the key that turned in a whole bunch of veterans, especially the veterans who act, because there's still some alive, who were in World War II or just after that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. They
didn't do all that work and lose their lives for somebody that's a German sympathizer like that. Although Germany turned out way better.
Well, yeah, but look what just happened with Elon in Germany now. The right wing in Germany has made more progress that this year with the money of Elon. They made more money and turned more Germans back into that messed up
because actually Germany is talking about arresting Elon. They said, no, you can't give money. He started to, but then they said no.
But he was in their elections, and their right wing grew more this year because of Elon. That's what I'm saying. They didn't
but the right wing will take it, just like Canada. Remember, Canada was a little bit on the fence, and now the man who took over, he hates Trump.
You know what? And I love my American people, but doggone it, I kind of feel, and I don't want to talk bad to anybody. Oh my goodness, Mel gave us a $50 super chat. Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So, I've lost my.
He said, "You ladies rock."
Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you. But I want to ask a question about, I'm going to jump to the space station, about that crew up there that's left, Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore. What do you think? Do you think SpaceX is going to be able to actually get them off?
No, SpaceX is falling apart. Every time they ship a rocket, it blows up. And I often wonder if it's going to be the ETs that take them out, because Starlinks are falling out of the sky, as you know.
Oh,
and just randomly falling out of the sky. I think they'll be taken out, but I don't think it's SpaceX that does it.
That's going to be a huge
money hand over foot.
I think Musk, I think one of the reasons that he will go to prison is because of all the failures, the things falling out of the sky, and things are going to unalive innocent people that are falling out.
That's what's happening now. Yep. Yeah.
So you have your cards out?
Yeah, I sure do, right here.
Can we pull on Sunita and Butch to see if they will make it home?
Oh yeah,
if they'll make it out the space station.
Now, how come they've been up there so long, Tanya?
Because the one they went up on sprung a hydrogen leak, and they couldn't transport them safely back. But they sent the old ship back, and then SpaceX was supposed to go SpaceX to the rescue 7-8 months later. This whole thing doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah,
it makes no sense, and that's why I want to know it. Will they get down from the space station? Because they're not up there alone,
right?
They're up there with Russians.
And the Russians can't do it either.
I bet the Russians can. I bet they can. Here, let's see. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Will the astronauts?
They are getting a little tired of it.
I'm sure they are.
They'll
They
get them out. Don't worry. Wish comes true. Might not be until September.
It may
Something
be
urgent's going to happen that
August,
they need.
September. No, 9 is September. So yeah,
but something unexpected will happen.
See, I've got the moon
where
too.
they have to get out of there.
Yeah. So them getting out of there this month is a good big old no. They're not coming home in March.
It's gonna come, but it's not.
They're not coming home in March. And there is something really shady going on there. Let me see. Let's ask if Russia will bring them down.
Will Russia save those people up in this space?
And I got a great big old yes.
You got a yes. Oh, maybe
I got a yes.
Russia doesn't have any money. I gotta know. Interesting.
You gotta know. That is interesting. Ooh. Dang. So, yep. Thank you, Risa. Yes, y'all. This is for information, entertainment purposes.
If they're really stuck, Russia can't do it. I think it's going to be American because they can throw out some money on it.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
I don't know. I'm just asking Tarot. So.
Oh, hold on. Someone just said the astronauts were interviewed and said they were fine, that they were waiting on the next mission. A rescue mission isn't necessary because it's too costly. Waiting on already scheduled ship to come back. Okay.
Okay. So I wonder if that one's in the summer. Probably,
yeah. A little bit further away.
Here we go. Why don't we talk about this month? We've got a solar and a lunar eclipse this month.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about no eclipse, but everybody's saying it's going to be a really tough month.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. And for all the people who are going through these bumps, and I mean, people, anger, sickness, people just getting sick, that is all a part of these energies. And I really want people to understand that our healing, a lot of it is in our breath. Y'all, we don't realize how much we hold our breath.
We do.
And we don't breathe properly. When these energies get really heavy and people find themselves not being able to sleep or chronic back or knee pain, y'all, that is the time. First thing, turn all the electronics off. Turn everything off. And that is my spirit guides. Turn off while you're meditating. Turn your Bluetooth off.
Okay.
That's it. They're saying turn your Bluetooth off just so you're not getting bombarded. Something about Bluetooth harms our bodies, but breathing, our breath is the catalyst to it. It's the float in the back of the toilet to keep us balanced is our breath. So we need to make sure that we're not only breathing deeply, but with intention to heal ourselves. And we have to have it on our consciousness to not allow our emotions to run away with us. That's a danger. Being told in our emotions, a lot of people are finding their escapism in the emotions. Too many people. And here's the thing, and I don't drink, but anybody out there while the price of everything else is going up, is the price of alcohol coming down? Because if it is, that is an indicator. And that's what they do. When times get hard and you can't get anything else, they'll make sure you can get that.
Really?
That spirit. Yes. They'll make sure that you can get that spirit. And I live in Las Vegas where, it flows like water. It's free. If you're gambling, it's free in Las Vegas. So,
yeah.
It's crazy. I've got a question for you. This is kind of off the subject, but for those, so many people right now are unemployed. So many people have lost their jobs and they are searching for jobs. And a lot of people are going back to the the old witchy ways to try to get themselves some employment. What do you think? What is a good color for people who are searching for employment? What color do you think is a good color for people to wear to an interview for them to be noticed or to have a better chance of uh, getting employed?
I'm gonna see like a purplish,
That's a
like a
royal
purple.
colors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
royal colors, exactly.
royal colors. And royal, and I get blue and gold. And it's not whole
Nice.
gold, but accents, just
Yeah,
accents. Um, so, and that was one from somebody, but with a lot of people are, when people are looking for employment, there's everything, all of their emotions are kind of just all over them. When
yeah,
people are, when they feel desperate or stuck. And for all the people out there who are looking for work, this is the breath again. Exhale. But to set yourself up for the best, imagine yourself in the position that you are applying for. When you read the ad, if it is something that interests you, see yourself in that position. Because if you
right,
can see yourself there, then you can put yourself there. And
right,
that is an energetic pull that we all have. It's in our control. If you can see it, you can make it happen. Just
right.
keep working on yourself to focus on your own abilities and powers to call things to you. Because if we're always talking about how bad things ain't gonna never get better for us.
I'll tell you. Yeah, and you got to be in grace for what you do have.
Yes. So
But that breathing, that connects you to the higher realm.
yes, it
When
does.
you breathe in, it stops your mind for a minute. So stopping your mind connects you to the realm.
Yes, it does. Where are we at?
Mhm.
Make sure make sure we ain't going over on time. All right. All right. Your voice is getting stronger. So
Thank you.
do you
That
do
tea
you
is
have,
helping.
what kind of tea? What is your tea?
I make it fresh from Tetley's.
Ah,
Tetley's
okay.
English tea. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Um, do you have any advice for anyone who's having hard times? Uh,
It's so hard. You've got to almost not let it consume you. It's like even hatred towards the administration now. We're going to kind of have to just hand it back and say, this too shall pass. And that he will be affected by his own actions. We can't wish for it. We just have to know it and realize that I think his whole thing is going to end sooner than later. That's what I've been getting. I'm not seeing no 4 years.
no, he ain't making it out of 2025.
No,
No, I have
something's going to
seen
happen.
him. I see him on a gurney, nose up, toes up, completely covered in a white sheet, being
Wow.
pushed out of the White House.
I had a vision today. In fact, I had a vision of a couple of men getting up in the White House inside on a wall and taking with their hands like this and ripping off wallpaper.
Wow.
And I thought, they're going to totally change it.
Wow. Well,
Once he's gone, a lot of things will change.
a lot of things will change. I kind of feel like this administration in the end is going to be like, oh gosh, like at the end of World War II, we're going to have that gaping wound that America. But I feel like Americans, by the time he's gone, we're going to be so battle weary. We're going to be so tired.
Did you hear that our French guy, who's the guy in charge of France? Macron. He told Trump, by the way, some battle France helped the United States with, probably back during the Civil War. I don't know which battle. He said, by the way, that money we gave you was a loan. and you need to pay us $100-something trillion you owe us in interest.
Ooh, go ahead, Macron.
That's what I'm talking about. And I love the new guy that's taking over Canada. And Elon desperately tried to make sure he couldn't get in, but he got in, and he's talking trash about Trump too.
I am in love with Miss Scheinbaum down in Mexico.
Oh, she's got an 87% approval rating.
Oh my God.
And now Trump's talking about putting military in Mexico. Now, let me ask you something. Clear your mind. Do you actually think if he was stupid enough to say, go in and start fighting with Mexico, our American soldiers would do that?
I believe that there is not the whole, that's going to be part of his problem is our military. That is going to be the biggest part of Trump's problem is I believe even with the generals, the people that he's trying to put in power, he doesn't have a following anymore. I believe the military won't follow his instructions, not as a whole.
They're not going to lose their lives over something stupid.
But I feel there may be little factions that try to start stuff, but it'll be kind like a contra group. Not
He's
the
getting
whole
rid of
military.
career generals. Why would you insult the military like that?
Because he thinks that whoever's in charge can just tell the military what to do.
No, but it's not them. It's going to be guys on boots on the ground. They're going to say, "Oh, hell no."
Yeah, well, and what he's doing, but with the black soldiers, that's going to be another thing because he's not allowing any black people to join the military.
No,
you didn't
kidding.
know that? No, he kaboshed. If you're black, you can't join America's military. So, yeah. So all the black and brown people who are already in the military, who if you go to war, those are the people who you're going to need. If they decide, to sit down and, take their bullets and throw them across, Trump's got a problem. Elon's got a problem.
Oh, I heard Trump. This is hearsay. I can't prove this. That he's even thinking about giving a pardon to the guy who killed George Floyd.
Yeah.
Oh, and if he does that, this is over.
Yeah, but we're not taking the bait. That is all bait.
No.
And that's the whole thing is because we're not out there. The black people are not out there protesting. And what have
I noticed that, but somebody said this woman I saw on one of those shows, she said, y'all, we are not going to go up and be protesting because we're going to wait for it. Just wait for it.
We have been told to stand down, and I can tell you it was a divine order. Sit your black self at home. We are not move.
I don't know.
But why? Because
or let the white folks deal with this ugly guy.
Well, no, it's not even that. This is all about racism because what is happening right now is a direct result of voting for him. Everything that man said he was going to do, he's doing.
Yeah.
The only thing is, all those people who voted for him thought that everything that he's doing was going to be done to somebody else, not them.
Yeah, that's the truth. Those farmers, they can't believe it.
So this is why we can't stand up. Because all the people who voted to take other people's rights and freedoms away did not care. This is their fight. They have to see their own heart. This is the trial. This is the heart of the feather.
Yeah.
The heart versus the feather. And a whole bunch of people is going to find themselves lacking. So we've been told to stand down. We've been told to stand
around
down
and find out. When he won, I told Spirit, why? And they said, Linda, man has free will, but his own people need to know who he really is. And
Yes.
that's what's happening now.
But they need to see who they are as well.
Yes.
People have to see the hatred in their own heart. They have to take that mote out of their own eye so that they can see. And this is all of us. Every one of us this is our mirror moment. We have to look at ourselves, and either we're going to love what we see or we're going to hate what we see. But this is the reckoning of us. We have to know who we are. That is the most important thing. It's not even about sides. It's about who we are as a person. Do you have love in your heart, or do you wish evil on your fellow man? Are you filled with malice? And love is the antidote. Love is the cure. And that's what it's all about. But we can't tolerate. This is the whole thing. We have to stop tolerating the evil to infiltrate us without us saying anything. And that's the whole thing. This is our throat chakra being open. When we see it and it ain't right, we got to say it.
Right.
Can't protect nobody no more. And this is our communities too. And this could go so far, and we ain't got no time. So, but a lot of family dynamics are so tied up into this because whole families are being destroyed on just on who you voted for.
Isn't it terrible?
People have to see.
Do you think they'll actually get their nasty paws on Social Security?
That was their goal since Social Security has come in. The GOP, I've been predicting this for eons, and I am 6 years from being able to get my Social Security, and I don't believe I will have Social Security. I think
I see them not being able to get it. In fact, I say this: Social Security is the last straw. One of the last.
I hope you're right. I hope
see people fighting when you can't feed your family, when you're suffering. I see that's the last straw. But people live on this. He's cutting millions of people.
Well, he's going after Section 8 now. So he is literally making people homeless. And then all of these cities are making homelessness a crime. Y'all, the whole thing about this Project 2025, when they sent the migrant and seasonal farm workers out of this country, they intended to put Black and brown people who were left here back in them fields. Y'all, the whole thing, though, is they forgot that, this ain't 1700, and we are not ignorant people from back then. There's a whole, you would have to literally, and that's what's so scary, is because America has shown what they will do to other people. We are the only country in the history of countries to drop a nuclear bomb on another country. America is the only one.
Right. Oh, they totally removed my people. They removed the Native Americans. They imported Africans over here to be slaves. They were the slave. There were slaves too in the UK and stuff. A lot of them were Irish. But they that's the ugliness about white men. They think that they can get other humans to, even women, their wives. And all this bull about if your last name doesn't match your birth certificate, you can't vote.
So all that disenfranchises all married women.
Yeah.
And which makes sense of why the Mexican, the Spanish people have their names the way that they have their names. They have their mother's name and their father's name. You don't have the real Mexican people don't have one surname. They have two. They have their mother's name and their father's name.
Interesting. Girl, I've been married so many times, I don't know whose name I got. Shoot. I went through them like.
Well, I kept the one I was born with. and just put that little hyphen, and that's the perfect thing. So for all you ladies and men out there, because you never know what can happen, if you're planning on getting married this year, keep both names, hyphenate
Yeah.
your name, hyphenate it so that you don't lose your identity.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So where else do you want to go, girlfriend?
Let me see. I think we have talked about mostly everything. Is there anything you want to go over?
You got your cards too?
I do.
Let's ask economically. Are we going to crash and burn?
Oh, ooh. Can you be a little bit more specific on
Like,
that?
okay, so the stock market is pushing 1,000 again.
Oh, will the stock market crash?
Yeah, what's going to happen here?
Oh.
I see him panicking, Trump panicking, and actually reversing the tariffs because it's going to really affect him.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, and look at the card. Ooh, I got the 10 of Swords. But this is a no. They're gonna destroy the economy, but it's not gonna wreck it all the way to the ground. But it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt Donnie. This is gonna kill Donnie.
Yes, I love it. Out of the blue, and people, even the rich
us.
people, will be mad at him. Even the rich people will be mad at him.
Can I read this card?
Yeah.
It says, what difficult endings or painful experiences? This is what's going to happen. Difficult endings, painful experiences that have been recently endured. And the whole thing is going to be for us to see how we can grow through the chaos. So they're going to pull, because they're going to destroy the dollar. Our economy is going to have to be put on life support. So, but that's not, money's the...
Have you ever seen anybody else coming in after Trump that could help bring us back together?
Now, see, for 5 years, I have seen, when this is over with, when Donnie is the last American president, when he is the last president, what I see and what I have seen since all this stuff started downloading is a council. We will have a council of either 5 or 7 people who will be running, more like the European Union does.
Yeah.
We'll have a council of people, not a president, a vice president, but more like chancellors. And I feel like it'll be more people, a group of 5 to 7 that is male, female, and extraterrestrial.
Ooh. Well, you know what? They'll make sure someone like Donnie, a felon, can no longer serve in a higher office.
Well, and that's the whole thing. When they allowed him on the ballot, we should have all knew at that point that they were going to install him, because a felon can't even vote. So why the hell could he run for the highest office of the land if you can't even vote for that office? That was done to us. He was installed, period.
He was installed, yeah. And this was a cheat for sure.
Oh, Johnny.
He pays all those people to come to his rallies, and it wasn't even full. And yet Kamala, she books them. It was packed. Yeah. Oh, they didn't want a successful Black woman in there. They did not.
Oh, well, you heard him start yelling. I guess it was like Sunday or something, to stop talking about egg prices. He told everybody to shut up about the egg prices.
That's what got him in, allegedly what got him in office. But my friend just wrote me and he said, the whole world is rooting for us to fail. People are saying we're sorry, America, but mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns.
I'm kind of with them. them. We are at the FAFO stage, and America needs to find out. We have been the bully. We have been the bully of the whole world. and we
Yeah.
have the dirtiest feet and the dirtiest hands.
Yeah.
It's time for a reckoning. But I do believe that that reckoning is going to be at the top percent. Us people who are at the bottom struggling, it's just going to be another Tuesday for us.
Yeah, I got no money in stock. But
Exactly.
a lot of people, their retirement with where they work is in stock.
Yeah. Mine too. State of Arizona. So, but still, I ain't worried about it because I've already been told I'm gonna be all right. Most of us are gonna be all right. The only people who are going to suffer are the people who refuse to elevate. If they stay in that red zone and that fight or flight survival, that dog eat dog competition. Oh, I got to have this Porsche. I got to live in that house, even though I can't afford it. Those are the people who's going to suffer. Everybody else who is working on themselves, doing their shadow work, gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
Oh
so
my God.
I know
So
we're a little.
give up hope, you guys.
Oh,
I see him exiting the door. I don't know, like if you said if he's on a gurney or what. But
John, we got a couple of questions in it, and I want to get to one. Do you think that we'll have another government shutdown before?
Oh, I think we will, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well,
do you see it?
I felt that. I can't imagine that we made it past the inauguration with a budget because they want to have no budget.
Well, what they're trying to do is we're going to come to, like, we're just going to pull this over till September. But what they're not telling people, in the meantime, we've given an open purse to Elon and Trump, and there's nobody that's going to go for it.
And what they're doing, literally, what Elon and Trump are doing are robbing the coffers. They are stealing every penny that is not locked down.
And they're telling us that, oh, we found all kinds of, but yet they don't show us.
And where's all that money going to?
Yeah.
Into Elon's pocket.
Yeah. Because he's losing money.
Welfare, he has more welfare than anybody else.
Yeah, I would say we're going to have a bit of a shutdown, but it'll work out. It's going to be okay. Yeah, definitely a shutdown.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Let me see. Universe Creator Spirit Guides.
But I don't see Social Security's being stopped. I see Social Security still going.
See. Sure. Will the government shut down? Yes or no? Okay. So I get a yes. It's not going to be long.
No.
But it's going to be a yes.
I
feel like it's going to be a fight. This is where the Democrats are going to stand up finally. They'll shut it down. They won't pass a CR. So it might be a week or 2 weeks, not more than a month.
Right. But also, as long as the stock market keeps going down and people are complaining, then he'll say, fine. He'll probably stop the tariffs or something. I don't know.
The tariffs are his leverage, but he's already lost because Mexico and Canada aren't intimidated.
Okay.
That's where he lost. He thought that he could bully them, and they're bully proof right now.
Oh, yeah. Now, who would want to belong to the United States with no free health care and the way he treats people? To hell with it. And he thinks exactly. Oh, you should be glad. To hell with you. I love it, Tanya. This is wonderful.
Oh, this is great. And we only got like 4 minutes left. So, but for everybody who's asking questions in the chat, y'all, since this is a special show with me and Linda, I will be doing Wednesday. I'll be doing the mini reads. So please come back on Wednesday with all your questions and I will answer them there. All right. I love every one of y'all. And I am not ignoring.
How many people you got in the room? I can't see.
I have my chat from my channel on. It doesn't say how many are in here, but we've got some folks in. We got folks in the room.
It looks like it's really moving. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming.
we've got lots of folks in the room. Oh my goodness. So, and I hope your folks. Well, Mel's here, so I'm sure your folks are finding us.
Yeah, I put
I
the
wish.
link on my YouTube to come on
Okay.
down,
All right. All right. All right. And we have
Okay.
been praying for Jack. I saw that Jack's surgery went well.
Oh, my poor baby.
Yeah, we have been praying for Jack for
4,200? 4,200 people.
4,200 people are in the room.
That's what it says right here.
Wow.
It's showing, I'm on your
Wow.
show and it shows 4,200. I had almost, I had 11,000 the last time I did live. I had 11,000 the last time. 11,000 the last time I did a live.
Wow. Wow. Well, thank you, because I don't get those kind of numbers. So
somebody's saying 2,200, but this could be the people that are watching the show from my YouTube.
Yeah, that probably is.
Maybe you got 2,000 and I've got 4,000.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm just glad people are here. And before the hour is up, I just want, is there anything, any advice or anything you want to give to the collective?
Just what you said, breathe, and know that this too shall pass, and try not to get all upset and angry. Just know that this too shall pass. Because if you get it all tangled up, then you put yourself in a restriction.
Yeah, we're going to be all right, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sweetheart, you take care.
I love you, Linda. Thank you so much for coming on with me.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. All right, y'all. So for everybody who is still here, because you know we ain't gonna outro without a prayer here. So it was so nice for Linda G to be here with us today. Whoo, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. My birthday was a great birthday. And again, I want to thank everybody who gave to me, who thought about me. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love every one of y'all. So here we go. For the outro, y'all, let me do the weather report first, because this is important. Y'all, this week, we're coming in, the full moon is on the 12th. Number one, get your moon water out there now. Get it out there. We need this. And well, hold on. This is an eclipse moon. Is the solar eclipse first or the lunar eclipse? So you can make your water either way. But if it's a lunar eclipse on the full moon, use that for magic. Don't use that for drinking. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. But the weather we are in an earthquake swarm right now, y'all. And this is for the United States. Now, they're not big, but they are there. We've got some 3s and 4s, and we may have a 5 or 2. And we're not out of the weather, out of the wind weather yet. So again, I warned North Texas, Oklahoma, and the breadbasket of tornadoes, and I do believe a couple of tornadoes formed over the weekend. We're not out of that yet either. Those strong winds are going to be pushing towards the East Coast. Be mindful, because this is going to be some crazy weather. This week, again, we're going to have a lot of wind, strong straight line wind that's going to be causing damage. We're coming into the weather changing. So there's going to be some sheer winds that are cold. Be mindful, please. Be mindful. Calling me. Be mindful of flooding. And this is all over from Maine to Florida on the East Coast. Be mindful of wet weather that could cause flooding. So if you are in a flood prone area, be mindful of that. It's going to be some torrential rain. March is going to be like April. It's going to be wet. March is going to be a wet month, and it's going to be windy. Be mindful. And again, we are in earthquake swarms. We've also got some volcanoes that are still hiccuping and burping. So be mindful of that. Hawaii, Italy, still Reykjavik in Iceland. Remember, all of these, this is a blood system. All of these volcanoes are connected. So there is some rumbling and grumbling still going on. And there could be another explosion if it's not still exploding, in the ocean in Italy. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. Not to make anybody afraid or anything, just to know there's a lot of earth movement, and these volcanoes are going off because of the seismic activity. All right, here we go. Let us prepare for our Reiki prayer for everyone who would like to participate. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1, exhale. Here we go. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please, wrap your arms around all of the lonely people, all of those who have been displaced, all of those who are depressed or in turmoil, all of those who are insecure. Provide means for all of those who are unemployed at this time. Provide protection from those who are battered in their daily lives, and provide a miracle for each and every person who is in need of an instant miracle. Universe, creator, spirit guides, look upon our family and our collective. Wrap your arms around Diane Merkel, Carrie and family, Patsy and family, Stephen, Fleck, Sheila, Wanda, Risa and Montez Simpson, Zariah, Zaire, Tressie Tree, and James Mitchell Jr. Look upon Cindy Lee, Brianna, Shamar, Jenny, Derek, Barbara Johnson, Renee, Preston, Jacqueline, David, Rhonda, Arizona. Special blessings for Danny Bowser, Linda Saunders, Linda Bruce, Bonnie, Sid, and Beverly. Wrap your arms around Brian, Alicia, and Carol. Special blessings and consideration for Jackie Ward, Andrea, Chantal, Toya, and family, Nicole, Faye, Cora, Kenny, Aaron, and Sharon and family. Bless Lori and her mom, Mitch F., Tiba Ross, Danielle, JoJo, Brenda Vaughn, Sissy, Mildred, Denny, Jenny, Brent, Brendan, Lana, Nathaniel, Christian, Hilda, Lysandra, Nisha, Tommy, Justin, Robert and family. Look upon Zane and Zane's sister, Cher Bear, Patty, Sherman, Sam, Benjamin, Robin, Donna, Travis, Andre, Darlene, and Kimberly. Look upon Jaquetta, William Sr., Hugh S., Ellen, Pritzy, Lightseeker and family, Janetta and family, Super Dougie, Christine, Chris, Christian, and Nicholas. Look upon Aaron, Vanessa, Luis, Andrew Desert Drifter, Trish, David Crooks, Denise, Diane, Heal Diane Sciatica, Provide a permanent home for Linda Bruce. Heal and repair Sheila's mom. Bless Christina Benson. And bless all the people of the Pacific Palisades, Puerto Rico, Trinidad, and Tobago. Universe, grant us the courage to speak our truth, to believe in our dreams, and to fight for what is right. I love every one of you. I love you. Happy Monday, y'all. Namaste. Come back on Wednesday and for your live free mini reads. I love you. Bye-bye.